So my mom asked me why I wanted to make this trip, and the best I could come up with is I don't have any choice. I've got to. There was a movie made about 20 years ago called The Long Way Round. If you're into motorcycles, you know it or you've got to see it if you hadn't. Uh, Between that and the world's fastest Indian movie, they were huge inspirations. Got me all fired up for these adventures and whatnot. And Alaska's always been on my bucket list, and so I'm bound and determined to ride as far north through Alaska as I can before I die, right? So, some of my best memories of my life are riding motorcycles with my dad, and we had a lot of fun, and a lot of memories that I just really, really cherish. And he got to a point with health and age and whatnot that he doesn't ride anymore. And my son and I started planning a trip uh, to Alaska, uh, probably close to 10 years ago. I don't know, a long time ago. And at some point, a couple years ago, we bought a couple of motorcycles. He and I were going to make this awesome, epic trip up the West Coast all the way through Alaska. And that was going to be his graduation present or trip or whatever you want to call it. And for whatever reason, he changed his mind and decided motorcycles aren't for him anymore. Uh, he's always loved motorcycles, but uh, I respected his decision. I still respect his decision. You know, if you don't want to be on a motorcycle, you don't have any business on a motorcycle. Um, so I definitely didn't want to force him to go, but it was pretty disappointing. Um, I got a little upset for a long time about it, and kind of wrote the trip off, you know, for a while. I really had my heart set on going with him, and had decided I wasn't going to make it. And then, man, I'm 47. I'll be 48 soon enough. Good Lord willing, and I decided that I've got to take this trip before I get too old, or before my health gets to a point, or I get banged up with my legs and I can't make it. Uh, and so I decided sometime recently that I'm going. I'm going to make this trip. And so I set a date. I'm going summer of 2025. Come hell or high water, I'm going to ride a motorcycle as close as I can to the Arctic Circle. I think it will be the coolest thing ever for me. Um, I know my wife and some of my loved ones probably have some reservations, but they're all supportive. Uh, so that'll be interesting. But uh, the more I thought about the trip, I decided to document the whole thing, start to finish, for myself, if for nothing else. Um, I know adventure motorcycling is really taken off, and I thought maybe I could do something uh, similar to my old favorite movie there, Long Way Round, on a budget. Uh, the average Joe's version, right? Uh, those guys had, Ewan McGregor's a movie star. He's got plenty of money. He got support vehicles and, endless funds and all that kind of thing. Most of us don't have that. And so I wanted to document the fact that you can be a guy like me that's a little overweight, average height, uh, average means, that can buy an adventure motorcycle and take the trip of a lifetime. So I thought documenting it would be really really cool. So I decided to do that, and I plan to document how I chose the bike I choose to ride. Um, I want to document outfitting the bike for that trip, preparing the bike for the trip. Um, I'm going to document myself going through training because I'm a Harley guy. Always been a Harley guy. Never ridden off road much, and I don't want to hurt myself uh, or hurt a motorcycle too bad. But anyways, I'm going to go through all the training I possibly can to get proficient at riding off road. I'm going to document all of that, um, and probably trying to get in a little better physical shape myself. just to make sure that I'm up to the trip. Um, I expect all kinds of setbacks. God only knows. I mean, I think that's part of the fun. Um, and then I want to document the trip itself. I'm expecting to see some really, really cool stuff. Uh, I'm expecting to make some really awesome new friends here and there along the way. I'm expecting to spend a whole lot of time uh, with my thoughts or talking to God. Uh, it's about a 5,000 mile trip one way. So you have a lot of time to think. Uh, Pretty cool, I think. But anyways, I want to document all the ups and downs, all the setbacks, all the accidents, all the good and the bad and the ugly. Uh, so anyways, uh, wish me luck. And somebody that's into motorcycles or adventure or just wants to watch me do something kind of crazy, uh, share, subscribe, uh, like the Facebook, the Instabook, the TikTok, the whatever. I'll try to post it everywhere. Um, I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe a series of 6 or 8 videos. But anyways, wish me luck. I'm freaking pumped.